Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to OccultCatTv. I am your host, O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atsanu. That is my occult name, my author name, my pen name, you know what I'm saying? Or just Cool Cat, like the cool cat down the road, down the street, down the block. I'm just that homie you used to know. I used to kick it, chill, play video games, stream on Twitch here and there, and now I'm just a master of the occult, and I embrace magic and I love it in all ways. And I gotta say, I thank you, Lord Lucifer, for teaching me magic, for teaching me witchcraft, and to empower myself and as well become my greatest version. Shout out to you. Thank you for all you do. Lord, for this video is about Lord and Father Lucifer. In a sense, I wanted to talk about personal gnosis or gnosis and personal gnosis. I'm going to be reading a little bit from my notes. Usually I do channelings. I know, I just want to be really give you guys all the information. But personal gnosis. Okay, so I've been working with Lucifer and initiated with Lucifer for the past 4 to 5 years within the Qliphoth, and I actually just got out of the Qliphoth. So something that he can actually, I was gonna get into benefits at the end, but something he can help you with especially is actually getting out of the Qliphoth. Yes, getting out. A lot of magicians take their time, they lollygag, they think you're just supposed to be in each sphere for the end of eternity. No. Lucifer teaches you that you're supposed to shift up the spheres, you're supposed to grow, evolve, take on the energies of each sphere. Become each sphere, shatter it, just like the beings. Become them, invoke them to become them, so that you no longer, in a sense, need them. Then once you go through, it's Nama, Lilith, Samael. Um, well, in a sense, there's the whole tree of death and all the spheres. I didn't really want to go into the whole thing right now, but at the top is Thamael, where Lucifer is. For myself, I initiated through all of the Qliphoth just now in these past like months, honestly. And as I'm saying that, sirens are going off every time I make a video. Um, but yeah, so I finished those initiations and workings, so I can actually help as well lead you through the Qliphoth and be a guide to you along your journey as a Lucifer, as an emissary of Lucifer who became a Lucifer in order to be in a sense, an emissary within this world. For my path is shamanism, witchcraft, and then I started with meditation and Buddhism slash Hindu philosophies. I as well work with Lord Shiva, who is an aspect of Lucifer. I actually started with Shiva, and as I started working with Shiva as well, I made a video a few videos back on him. If you wanted to go watch that masterclass on Shiva, I've been working with Shiva even longer, about 6 years. Shiva is what led me to the current of Lucifer. Lucifer, Shiva, and Ahriman are all a part of the same current of energies that stem from, you could say, Hecate and as well Source. For, for Hecate is who gave birth to Lucifer. Hecate is the magic that is running through Lucifer. She is the power. As his mother, she is what or who gave him the blood of the gods, right? That's why Lucifer is so powerful, because Hecate is his mother and gave birth to him. So with that being said, I worked with Shiva, the, I want to say, enlightening aspect of Lucifer, as well. Another way Lucifer can help you. I'm just giving the benefits. I'm just telling you guys. Just because I want to give you guys as much as I can. Fuck the structure. I'm just dropping it as it comes. Shiva can help with you become enlightened, to help you become more enlightened, even by just chanting Om Namah Shivaya, or just Shiva, Shivaya, right? Vibrating that mantra. You start to bring these energies into your life. It stimulates your kundalini, your the golden light within yourself. This, for myself, started the purification and cleansing process of the kundalini, because I started to work with Lord Ganesh, I started to work with Shiva. I was grounding with Ganesh and then pulling in the energetic current of Source. But at first I was only within the Sephiroth, and then I had to go into the Qliphoth to get the full actualized source. Because we are not only within the Sephiroth or the Qliphoth, but we are supposed to go through the Sephiroth, become an angelic king, as I've said before, and then we go through Da'ath into the Qliphoth, and then to go about that whole process again to achieve the throne of Thamael, where we are crowned a Lucifer. Again, if you want to hire me for a consultation, I can help in guiding you and helping you to understand where you're at, where you're going within the Qliphoth, as well as I do tarot card readings, destiny and fate readings, or I call them Sephiroth and Qliphoth readings, and that's I can actually help you pinpoint where you are on the tree, as well as give you your destiny, your fate, kind of what you're meant for. All you have to do is tell me a little bit about yourself for that. I can even do it, the tarot card reading in front of you on call, but that costs a little bit more. My prices are listed below if you want to check them out, as well if you feel that I can help you in any way. I do recommend that you email me at occultcat@gmail.com, OccultCatTv@gmail.com. Sorry, I'll say that again. OccultCatTv@gmail.com. You can even ask me questions. We can go over anything, and then if that leads to a consultation, beautiful, great. If you feel that I can help you in any way, I'd really like that. But if not, I can even lead you to any people that I know, tarot card readers, or someone that you might more vibe with. So you never know what you might achieve from just reaching out, talking to me through a consultation, and just, getting to know me. Because I am a person, guys, as much as I invoke spirits, work with demons and the Qliphoth, work with the 9 demonic kings and gatekeepers, I am still, I'm still homie. So, Lucifer was the first one that showed me how real this path was, because I did a ritual to Lucifer, actually the Temple of Ascending Flames ritual, where it's an invocation, and it's talking a lot about the dragon, the path of the dragon, the draconian path, the night side, and I didn't really know what that was. I just saw, okay, Lucifer invocation, I'll go for it. The moment I did the invocation, my kundalini shot up my spine. Again, this is my first invocation I ever did, so although I was doing meditations and I was getting attuned to it, even for me it was still pretty intense. Will it be that intense for everybody? No. But I was someone that needed it, and it really cleansed out everything. I started hearing silence after that. The silence, little did I know, was enlightening. Because when you just listen to the silence of your mind, like, right? I was listening to the silence. I could hear silence in my mind for once. That was all of my ego being drained out of myself, so that I could be filled with knowledge, wisdom, abundance, power. Because I was not an abundant person, at least yet. But then I started to work with Lucifer, the demonic kings, Mammon, Clawneck, Bune, Belial, right? All of these beings taught me how to become a greater version of myself. And that's all because of Lucifer. Lucifer was my guide and my initiating spirit into the night side, into the draconian path, the path of the dragon. As I started to walk this path, I didn't know what I was shaping, right? I didn't know what I was doing, but I started to realize from others who walked this path before me, such as Asenath Mason, the Temple of Ascending Flame, those who created the Temple of Ascending Flame project, right? And it's in seeing that them walking before me. I didn't know this when I first started, but there's a PDF that says the dragon that you can just read, or the dragon path, or the draconian path, right? And it says that we are shaping it. We are in the dark, we are unknowing, but then by working with these spirits, we're shaping it moment to moment, by bridging, by uncovering our reality, and then bridging ourselves and merging ourselves with the divine, with our higher self, and as well who we're meant to become. This is why we do invocations. This is why we work with Lucifer, Hecate, Belial, the infernal divine. It's so that we're not just working with the Sephiroth and angels, right? Because if we were just working with the angels, then we only have one half of our Daemon. We only have the sun. We must go into the night side, into the Qliphoth, and master it, ascend out of it, in order to gain the second half of our Daemon in Thagirion. That is when you are awakening or empowering the black sun within yourself, where you are also gaining the black flame. You're empowering yourself as a vampire, right? You are about to go through Da'ath and die to the experience. You must be a vampire, and that will help you to dissolve easier. You must work with Belial, Lucifer, Hecate, these beings, as well the beings of the primal craft. That's what they're known, the primal trident, or the trident of the primal craft. Sephiron's at the top, Hecate, or Sephiron's Hecate, and then Belial and Lucifer, or Lucifer Belial. It is these beings that will help you to get through the Qliphoth. I have a book by Mark Allen Smith called Queen of Hell. It shows you how to work with Hecate, how to work with Lucifer. I definitely recommend picking that up if you are initiated into the Qliphoth. It will be a very important guide to you along your journey. As well, later on at some point, I will be finishing my book and as well releasing my book that I've been working on honestly since I started the Qliphoth to the end, and now I didn't even think there'd be an end, but I'm starting to see so many visions and understand my greater reality that I'm now just encapsulating it into a book, into a whole bunch of courses teaching manifestation, manifestation, grounding, sex magic, alchemy, transmutation, empowerment, just magic and sorcery at very high levels. But as well, I will be starting with a beginner course and then as well leading my way up and creating an advanced course. All of this again brought upon by Lucifer. I would have never ascended in the same way if I hadn't worked with Lucifer. So again, I'm grateful for all that Lucifer has done for me in all the ways that he's helped me. Even at times when I doubted him, he didn't doubt me. He didn't doubt the journey that I was going through. He always told me, no, continue. Keep going with it. Keep doing it. Keep going. Even if I was frustrated, even if this, even if I was that. Even if he wasn't there, I knew he was still influencing me to move forward and to continue to progress and become my greatest version. Because that's what Lucifer is. He's the initiator, the initiator. He does not leave you along your journey unless, well, one, he needs to at the abyss, because we must cross it, but Hecate was there for me. Um, but he's there to guide you. He's there as a higher aspect of yourself, a fragment of source to show you your own individual fragment of source. He is the liberator of mankind. He is the awakener of souls of man. He helps to liberate the souls of man. And that's why he's an initiator, an initiator. He holds the torch of Hecate, and as well he burns and he kindles the flame of those who are under him and in the night side, just as Belial serves and protects, empowers those of the night side. Lucifer as well empowers, guides, and helps those ascending souls to understand their life and as well who they're meant to become. Lucifer has probably been as well. Not sure if you guys view Samael as Lucifer, but Samael and Lucifer and Shiva and Ahriman and all these different Mammon, all these different aspects or masks of Lucifer, no matter who they are, Lu, the Irish sun god, have helped me out in so many ways throughout my path. It's from working with each different aspect of Lucifer that I actually understand the full unification of who he is. Even some view Melek Taus, the Yazidi peacock angel, as Lucifer, and I can definitely see that. I see peacock symbolism everywhere, whether it be a video on Lucifer or it be me going to my Reiki events and someone has a peacock tattoo, or actually multiple people do, which shows me that he is there. He is guiding me, he is healing me, and as well, if you stumbled upon this video and you're watching it, he's healing you, he's guiding you, he's empowering you. Stick with the journey. Embrace your purpose. Are you a musician? Are you an artist? Are you a writer? Just a magician overall? A witch, a shaman? Put your all into your work, into your business. Master yourself and become who you're meant to become. Become your greatest version. Lucifer has helped me exponentially along the path, just to step into my power and to rise. He showed me that I can truly create my own empire. And if as well you'd like me to teach you how to connect with Lucifer, or as well to create your own empire, you can hire me for a consultation. Just again, that's at the bottom. You can hire me for a tarot card reading. I can as well empower you with the energies of Lucifer. I am offering a attunement for 150. The attunement is a price given to me by Lucifer. Um, Specifically designated and set because it's for people that are serious about the craft, that truly desire to wish, or that truly desire to connect to Lucifer and be connected to him and understand and hear him. He will guide you through the Qliphoth. He will empower you. That's what the attunement is for. And then as well, I will be releasing it's a patronage where I, through Lucifer, am guiding you through the Qliphoth to understand your journey. And this is a month for $555. That's a patronage, not Patreon. That's a patronage. I'm becoming your guide. I'm working with you through your invocations, your spell working, your casting through Lucifer. So if you either can't hear Lucifer and want to work with him more in depth, or even if you work with him in depth, I am a master occultist and I can help you take your workings to the next level, and I can help you to master your craft, as well as harness and hone your skills and abilities. I can help you to raise a business as a conscious coach, as an occultist, as a magician for hire. I can do all these things for you, and as well, I'm there for you, giving you 3 lessons throughout each week, so you are getting you are getting 12 like classes, hour-long classes from me. As well, I'll be messaging you, sending you rituals, and we're talking and I'm helping you through that. So anything that you're going with, I can help you with emotional, healing and getting you through the Qliphoth in any way, in that way. And why am I able to do this? How am I able to do this? Lucifer. Lucifer is the one that taught me all of this. And then as he taught me, as I integrated it, I invoked for years on end, right? And I came to this moment where I've now became a Lucifer, and he's saying, go out, teach, empower, help people to become their greatest versions as me, as him, right? I am my own Daemon. I am my true self, but this is a part of my true will, my path, my purpose, my destiny, and my journey. And this is why I give back with consultations, with spell work, with rituals, attunements, empowerments, because I've dedicated my life to this, and this is my brand, my business, my label in all ways. So know that I'm serious when it comes to working with Lucifer, and I have been for years. I'm disciplined. I know what to do when it comes to getting out of the Qliphoth. So if you truly desire a consultation with me and Lucifer, I would recommend that. Again, down below. So I got into personal Gnosis, working with him. He's helped me through the Qliphoth. I'd always invoke him every day before I went about my day to gain his power, his knowledge, his wisdom. He led me to music. He led me to business, to art, to King Paimon, right? His right-hand man. And actually, as I started filming this video, it was 222 and shifting into 223. So all of this is synchronistic. Even when I saw that number, I knew that I had to make this video. So this video is for Lucifer and as well King Paimon. Lucifer led me to King Paimon, my patron. King Paimon showed me why I went to school for psychology, why I love psychology and the arts, philosophy, and just merging all of these things, why I'm so into the occult as an occultist, as a musician, magician, shaman, right? King Paimon showed me my godhood and becoming my greatest version, becoming my ascended self. He showed me my past, my present, and my future selves. He helped me to integrate all aspects onto this timeline. And for that I'm grateful. And Lucifer showed me that as the grand delegate, as Hell's emperor, the Lord and Father of Hell. He shows you which spirit to work with. He delegates, you should work with this infernal. You should work with this spirit, this demon, right? Well, why? Because this will empower you in this way. That will lead to this, where you need to be empowered this way. Lucifer led me to Belial, or led me to King Paimon, that led me to Azazel, that led me to Belial, that led me to Abaddon, and working. I noticed that I was caught up in the Gatekeeper working. And that's as well something that I finished in the exact same year. And the Gatekeeper, sorry, there's a plane. And the Gatekeeper working is actually what made me powerful enough to transcend the Qliphoth. So now again, I'm teaching you guys this so that you can understand it at the same way. I was in the dark. I didn't know any of this. I had to work with Lucifer and just pave my way through the dark, the draconian path, to understand that I was the creator of my reality. I was always creating my universe, my world, and with that as well, who I was meant to become. We use these powers to rise and ascend. It's not about ego. It's about self-mastery. It's about self-growth, evolution, knowledge, wisdom, becoming, abundance, wealth, creating the best life for yourself. Do not focus on others. Do not focus on the things that no longer serve you. Let everything that is no longer beneficial to your path drop away. With that, I'll do a small ritual for you guys, pushing away all timelines no longer serving us. Put your hands up, and then you're going to go like this to put them like that, okay? Put your hands up. And then push away all realities no longer serving you. Transmute and consume them. Bring these realities onto this timeline of your highest self, of your greatest version. See the timelines go into the triangle and merge with you, all of your highest timelines. Feel the feeling that it would be of your highest vibration and embody this vibration. And now, abracadabra, as it is and so it is meant to be, as it is and so it is done. For I have destroyed all timelines no longer serving me. I have aligned myself to my greatest source timeline. All of my skills, abilities, knowledge, wisdom is being brought to the forefront, and I'm being empowered by the darkness, the dark matter, the subconscious, as I'm unifying it with my conscious mind to have balance as well as transcendence. So, the benefits. Let's go with the benefits. This is what I have written. Lucifer. Okay, if you make a pact, if you make a pact with him, he can lead you through the Qliphoth. He can lead you out of the Qliphoth. This is very beneficial. I would definitely recommend this. Either if you know how to make pacts, such as calling forward Lucifuge to approve the pact, because Lucifuge needs to approved pacts. He needs to approve them. Either you have to have the ability working with Lucifuge where he verified you, he cleared you in that way, you worked with him, you invoked him, you understand and know how to do that. So you're able to either do it for others, right? Or you worked with Lucifer and he accepted it and he agrees with the terms, and then Lucifuge would just appear, you call Lucifuge, and then it's done deal and it's solidified. But as well, if you're not able to do that, you don't have astral hearing, but wish to work with Lucifer, I've actually done this for a few clients, or I will be overseeing it, talking to Lucifer and communing for them, and then they're signing the pact. They're writing the pact and creating it. You know, they want blood, they put blood on it. I'm just overseeing and helping them to forge the pact, for I've worked with Lucifer and as well Lucifuge. I do have a pact service. I don't really talk about it as much, but I can help you with pacts as well as aligning you to currents of energies such as the different deities. Lucifer, Lucifuge, Azazel, Belial, Asmodee, Lilith, so on, the infernal divine. So he can lead you out of the Qliphoth. Very beneficial. That's all you really need to know. He can do that for you if you put in the work and the effort. So he's a god of magic. He's a deity of ascension. So he will help you to rise and evolve at a faster rate. It's actually the moment that I first made my pacts to teach that my whole life started to shift, because this is when I made the channel. I started to gain clients. I started to talk to a whole bunch of different people. They either didn't know how to work with Lucifer, I did, so I was just teaching them what I knew. And now it's just, since then, that was years ago, I started actually doing consultations with people. So I'm years in the game with consultations as well. I'm a veteran. I first racked up my points with reviews, and that led into, abundance, wealth, money. And that's why I show you guys I'm worth the price by the content that I put out, the knowledge, the wisdom that I give, because not everyone's giving this. Not everyone's even telling you you can get out of the Qliphoth, right? So embrace that. Embrace the knowledge and wisdom I'm bringing to the forefront. If you're not going to get a consultation right, at least watch my videos. Gain as much as you can from them. Study. Why? It's not just from me. It's from the spirits. A lot of these videos are channelings to get the information, the knowledge, and the wisdom to you guys. Um, so Lucifer helps you with source, connecting to your highest source through the Sephiroth and Qliphoth. He is an emanation of source from you could also say born from Hecate, so he can help you to embrace the demonic or the demonic and the Sephirothic or the angelic and the Qliphoth merged, right? Just as Samael can do this as well. So we're understanding, like, I remember when I first communed with Lucifer, I saw him as an angel. When I first invoked him, and that's when I started to see his more demonic aspect, his power, his strength. Why the demons obey him is because of his power. He might be an angel at air quotes at his core, the brightest angel, but he's as well Satan. He's the strongest demon. From going into the darkness, Satan shed from Lucifer. You could say that it's his shadow in a similar way, but more than that, it's his daemon. Lucifuge is Lucifer's shadow. Satan is Lucifer's daemon. It's also a title, just like Lucifer can be a title. I come under Lucifer, right? So when I talk to people, I'll go to actually different dimensions, or I'll astral project to people, and I'll hear them. They're like calling out to Lucifer, and I'm actually the one that's answering as a Lucifer. So you get different beings when you call to Lucifer as well, unless you were calling to the main Lucifer morning star. That is how you tap into the original source of Lucifer, is by saying Lucifer morning star. So let's continue. So I have that for that. That's all for that one. Benefits. Okay, so just the overall benefits. He can strengthen you. He can strengthen you with psychically, aura, or even just physically going to the gym, working out, working out physicality. I always imagine Lucifer's sigil when I'm running, and then I'm being empowered by a sigil as I'm running. Empowerment magically, he can empower you with sorcery, empower your psychic abilities, your psychic skills. He can merge your chakras into one unified field. He can merge your psychic senses into one psychic sense. And he can as well help you with your true will, following your path, your purpose, your destiny, right? Your true will. I will make a video on this. I've probably already made a video on the true will and path, purpose, destiny, but I'll make one specifically for the true will. It is why the magician incarnates, why the witch shaman incarnates, and then in a sense, the daemon is the embodiment of the true will. We want to look at it as a being or a person, but it's just the spiritual physicality of your muse. That is what your daemon is. It's what's influencing you to follow your path, to live out your purpose, your true will, and your destiny. So again, you can also hire me for a consultation if you want to better understand your daemon and connecting with your daemon. But as well, by working with Lucifer, he will naturally align you and put you in that path to that purpose. So he helps with ascension, evolution, growth, magic, and then warriorhood. Lucifer will teach you how to become a warrior, and most importantly, he will also teach you, he will lead you to other beings that are also warriors, such as Azazel, Asmodeus. My mind went to Horus as well, because Lucifer is seen as Ra. I know that might shock some people, but Lucifer or Ra, or yeah, Lucifer is Ra, an emanation. They're all under the same energetic current as the sun god, right? The same with Set, right? Set is who leads Ra through the underworld. So Satan led Lucifer through the underworld, you could say, as his daemon. And that's pretty much the gnosis I have on Lucifer. Pretty much he's a god of magic that can help you in your ascension, as well becoming your greatest version, helping you to evolve in business, wealth, abundance, magic, ascension, psychically, spiritually, physically, as well as helping you to balance your mind, body, and soul. So, with all that, guys, that is a video on Lucifer, Lucifer Morningstar. I recommend go work with Lucifer, guys. No joke. You can quantumly shift your life overnight. I've manifested 30 years of knowledge, 30 years worth of an empire in 3 years. Azazel told me that this was possible. I did it. Lucifer was the first one that even came to me and told me that any of this was real or possible. And with that, guys, I just want to let you know I will be releasing a video on Lucifer and the 9 demonic gatekeepers and my workings with them. And that's just a video coming up. This was going to be a prelim video for anybody that wanted to know anything about Lucifer or what he provided. So with that, guys, last thing is, if you would like to hire me for a consultation, or consultation, spell work, ritual, spell casting, you can actually email me at OccultCatTv@gmail.com. And again, that is OccultCatTv@gmail.com. As well, if you want to do a down payment guaranteeing whatever time you desire, you can just send me the PayPal for whatever amount, whether it be a consultation or a tarot card reading, and that will guarantee. So send an email first, though. Send an email, get that situated, and then send the PayPal. But that will guarantee you a spot with me, with my consultation service or my tarot. My services are filling up. Like, it's kind of like random at the moment. You could go from having like just a few clients to a whole bunch overnight, just because you put in the right work and the right effort. And again, this is what I teach. So if you guys want a consultation with me, hit me up. My email, everything's below that you need to know. As above, so below. With that, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. Again, this is OccultCatTv. I'm your host, O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu. And this was a video on Lucifer, working with Lucifer. Who is Lucifer? So I hope I answered any of your guys' questions. Have a beautiful day. Peace. I'm out.